Here's a little background information to keep this in context. I'm currently knee deep in a barbell coaching career. I run two businesses, one of which is an online, in person strength and nutrition coaching business. I have 6 years of total experience, but only 2.5 of which are of my own business. And the other business I have is a gym, and I've been a business owner of the gym for 1.5 years now. I feel like I'm well on my way to becoming an extremely successful coach. I've been coaching for the last 6 years, 2 of which I've been successfully implementing the starting strength methods. My client base is growing at a rate at which I can handle it. I can conclude that my fundamental knowledge, interpersonal skills, and practical application skills are good enough because I would not be able to sustain this career. This does not mean I don't need to improve. In order to become more successful, growth needs to occur. Knowing that there will be plenty of things I don't know, I firmly believe a thorough understanding of the sciences and repetitive practices application, I'd probably place myself at a 70th percentile in regards to success of others in the fitness industry. Now, comparing myself to other Barbell Logic, starting strength barbell coaches, and any other very well knowledgeable coaches or professionals in the career, I would lower that number to about a 50th percentile. Although it's impossible to accurately rate my stage in my career path, I think it's important to have a basic awareness of where I am because this helps me shape my actions better. I've taught many people to lift. I've taught many people how to get strong. I've taught many people how to lose weight or gain weight. I've taught many people how to be best prepared at their first meet or competition. I've taught people how to handle their thoughts and feelings while balancing life's stress. I've taught people how to readjust their expectations. I've created a welcoming community of lifters who all have the same goal, to get stronger. The next several hurdles for the gym and the coaching business include creating and generating enough revenue to hire employees, to be able to provide a system to help nurture existing coaches, help create new coaches, and have expert professional guidance at all members' fingertips. These goals do not deter from my strengths, which is having the ability to tailor my approach to match my goals for them, the client, to get them stronger, to their current ability levels. This instills the value of long-term strength training and increases my chances for long-term client retention. Here in Rochester, I've created the Market Strength and Strength Sports Focused Gym. I've concluded that I need to be the best expert in the area. To be an expert, I must identify my strengths and weaknesses through feedback, assessment or self-assessments, reflections, and through the Barbell Logic Coaching Academy. When I identify a weak link, I create an action plan and I see if it works. I then check by reflecting. I try again until I create a mini system for that particular weakness. Reoccurring issues may require deeper analysis and more time to bring up to speed. For example, over the past 5 weeks, I've been realizing that the way I articulate my thoughts in real time usually does not come out in a comprehensive fashion. I understand what I'm trying to say, but it fails to come out correctly. I then ask myself, do I know what I want to say? Do I understand what I want to say? How do I know I understand? I've reflected on this issue and realized that changing of the subjects during this discussion requires somebody who can quickly respond. I've also realized that more later in the call, I will most likely have another opportunity to speak up and share my perspective. The problem I was handling was I was responding emotionally, pretty reactively, and not allowing myself enough time to think about what I had to say. So last call, I tried to take note during the class and realized that I can collect my thoughts much more efficiently and effectively. And I can articulate my thoughts with more fluidity. Still not perfect, but heading in the right direction. Because articulating your thoughts requires more than just controlling quick emotional responses. It requires more experiences, taking part in deep conversations, more theoretical background knowledge, and more practical application experience. Another example is trying to understand the roles and interactions of the shoulder girdle and the muscles used in the bench press. After digging a bit, I concluded that I had a poor understanding on how this interaction actually takes place. If I had a clear idea where and how the lat inserts on the humerus, this would allow me to better understand how it impacts spinal extension, humeral stability, and shoulder girdle operation during the bench press. I thought more and remembered that the best way that I learn are typically through visualization and hands-on experience. I will benefit from an interactive computer program that helps me identify musculoskeletal components, and I will most likely purchase a skeleton. Understanding my strengths to improve my weaknesses. The goal is to strengthen my strengths and strengthen my weaknesses. From self-reflection lens, I feel I will improve on all major areas: anatomy, physics, biomechanics, physiology, psychology, practical application, business coaching experience, concept integration, and practical application. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts. For example, doing the Barbell Logic Coaching Academy will be addressing all these aspects of what it takes to be a good coach. And through the process, it will help me identify, improve my weakest links. It's ultimately up to me to make the time for these parts that need improvement. Whether it's memorization, practical application, daily reflections, weekly Slack discussions, completing assignments, or digging for a deeper understanding in times of incomprehension. These are my tools for improving my coaching practice. I hold true to the ability to custom tailor how I need to learn through trial and error, and ultimately learn how to learn most effectively. I became a coach to empower others and show them that life is a lot better when you capitalize on the control you really have. This concept of overcoming voluntary hardship is your foundation to making progress down any avenue in life. If I know enough as a coach, I can guide the client to success in terms will give me the best chances for them to become long-term clients and or speak very highly of me, sending me more like-minded people my way. Removing the fear of having to make money allows me to focus on the things that I feel are most important to becoming a successful barbell coach. Personal development of myself, which in return improves my business and my client's success rate. This is the gift I give to the world. And removing fear is the mindset I spread.